Oh my god, that camera worked for the last time. I am entry guest, and I am casting today in Salzburg the match, the finale between the Aemona Argonauts and the Vienna Vanguards. Already quick plays happening, it's so hard to focus. I'll be manning the camera this time as well. Unless you want to do it. And at the moment we have Quaffle Carrier in the Vanguard's possession, running around the side, number 47, passing over to 39 in the back, misses the catch, kicks it over the line, takes the reset, has to get protected by the bludger player. Protection, they still have control of both bludgers. 71's been going for the pressure for the Aemona Argonauts, passes to 47, 47's going to go for the long shot, and it makes it in. That is the first point of this game. It's now Vanguards 10 to Argonauts 0. 71 getting a quick beat onto 39, the chaser up front, you know, trying to cause some confusion among the front lines. I was going to say again, the winner of this match determines who wins. Both teams have been undefeated currently in the Central European Quad Ball League, CEQL, playing in the year 2026. Passes to the middle, double pass to 27 in the back from 69 for the Aemona Argonauts, and they lose both, I think, a Quaffle and a bludger. And now the Vanguards have control of the bludgers. The hoops for the Argonauts are a little crooked today. The weather is about 23-24 degrees centigrade, and yeah, 6th of June 2026. Passes through the middle, gets a second long pass, number 47, that makes it 2-0 for the Vanguards, and took the hoop out with it. The rightmost hoop for the Aemona Argonauts right there, being passed to the keeper right now. I believe that's number 17. Yep. Passing over the middle line. The Vanguards here doing a 2-2 with bludgers being front back, the beater players. Attempted throw on the player for number 24. She keeps the ball. She may get a goal. Passes amazing behind the hoops, but it gets immediately tackled. Is through the hoops anyways. That makes it 1-2 for the Aemona Argonauts. They're going to do a sneaky play on number 47 here, and from number 69. Going to go for it again, as crazy forward point, buying lots of time for the defense of the Aemona Argonauts to build. And the first stoppage is called. We'll have to hear what the ref calls. I'm listening to the refs. We don't have microphones or anything, so I can hear what the refs are saying, but it seems like no call was made. Missed catch along the front lines, but the bludger there was to prevent 69 from going out. 69 dodges the pass. Oh no, he was seen off room, so he goes back. Both bludgers sent to the other side of the field. 47 is going to go for the long throw. That's seen as a goal, but no whistle call yet, so we don't know whether that was good. But whether it was a goal or not, we don't know. Score table doesn't recall it, but one person, the goal ref, cited it was a goal. Guess it keeps it closer either way. Oh, ball gets hit in. Crazy. All three bludgers on the ground all at once. They're going to throw it. The Vanguards are being held middle. Goes to the front. They're going to go in for the tackle, deflects it, but hits it in, bouncing off the top of the middle hoop. The Quaffle falls in with a very long throw pass. The Vanguards are really taking advantage of these long throws. The score is at least this way, 3-1. I have to ask at the end about that third goal and see what's going on. You see the co-caster from the second game playing there, number 62, and the co-caster from the first game reffing on the right. Quaffle passed over to the Vanguards after successful defense with bludger play. 47 managed to grab it out of the hands of the players, throws to the middle, and passes long and hard through the middle hoop. Some worries about people getting too full of emotions. This is the game that decides who wins. Very important here to mention that these players are playing for a ginormous trophy that is sitting to my left. Yes, there are smaller trophies for the other teams, but they really want the big one.
5 minutes!
The winners of this trophy will have to update the last 3 previous winners, as the trophy has not had their names of the winning team etched in since 2023. They're talking about the plays, the last play. I think they needed to wait for a ball.
Injuries kann man recorden.
There's an injury request.
71 von Argos.
Okay, nice pause. I'm able to regather my breath here. Looks like the players are getting ready to start the game up again. They've been remounted. Okay, Bludger control rests with the Vanguards, Quaffle with the Argonauts. And they deflect a crazy shot number 69 from number 0 for the Vanguards. And they throw in, caught, intercepted, brought to the keeper as protected ball, but there are no Bludgers. And so number 12 is going to try to make a break for it. 69's got full arms about it. Is beat. And 69 was going to go for a quick run, ends up knocking 24 on the ground in dust in the trail, throws back to 15, 15 misses the catch and is going to get beat, and that means there's no Bludgers again, and they can go run back, number 12, all the way back to the goal. Okay, the Bludger came back there, secret ready, passing back to the middle. Debatable whether that was a reset or not, but it shouldn't matter. I think they're about to try to drive it in. Deflected, however, by number 69 for the Argonauts. Attempted to steal the ball by number, 24, gets beat anyways. Humidity call for 21 over that. Kind of funny. 24 being a troll in the back. The rest are forming a tight, both of the beaters are together. Quaffle player behind. All the Bludgers are busy. They try to pass in the middle, gets deflected, grabbed out, and now there's a stoppage due to a foul for the, we'll see.
Oha, schau mal, einmal waren wir haben noch nicht den letzten aber wie sich die Nationalmannschaft.
Okay, it is against the Slovene team, the Argonauts, hailing from Ljubljana. The Vanguards, of course, from Vienna, Austria. That is going to be a call. Ball was out, but the tackle continued. Player coming into the penalty box right now. Okay, the players are getting ready to start the next round. Refs, you may want to fix this middle line here.
Ich kenne ja die genaue Call aus.
Time check. Person without ball oder so.
Should get the refs on the other side to fix the court on the keeper line. It's also really bad, but I think players can figure this out. Okay, Mia beat for number 69 as play resumes. Vanguards steal the Quaffle and go for a run fast as they can. No one's even blocking. I believe you're allowed back in.
Can I go back?
Yes, yeah.
Release.
Helping out the score table here as they call the Argonauts a timeout in the play-in game. Both players in the Vanguards also had their hands raised, which was pretty funny. Maybe both sides wanted a mutual timeout here. In the minute, again, it'll be nice to recover the facts of the game. It is currently 1-5. The Vanguards are up 4 goals. It's still pretty close, you know. If a catch is made, it's still out of range, but you know, only 1 goal would make it even, and 2 goals would bring it into range for the Argonauts. Of course, like I said, the winner does decide the winner of this year's tournament. Both teams are the only 2 undefeated teams left in the league, and this is the last game of the season as well. So it's very important, you know, also that the refs get their calls right. Of course, I'm sure they'll be listening to this again to see how it's going. Very loud whistle signals the end of the timeout. Both teams do their cheers quickly as they get back to their brooms. Quaffle control resides with the Argonauts again, the Aemona Argonauts, and bludger control rests currently with the Argonauts, but
Das Handy hat sie aufgehängt.
Handy hat sie aufgehängt! Selina!
7 Minuten.
7 minutes!
pause because the phone wasn't working briefly. Okay, bludger's very contested at the hoops of the Vanguards. It looks like they were able to get control after all. Okay, 1 player chaser, 1 of the points is down. 2nd point is down. The player 21 is getting hit. Goes amazing shot. You think that's no goal? Well, they're calling no goal to that because it was beat before. I would have counted that, but refs are head refs. We want clean points, I take it. And you know, it counteracts that other 3rd goal that didn't seem to be counted. So at this point, at least, it has no game difference other than the score total, whether points get totaled or not. Yeah, I feel like some of these shots should definitely be taken and, you know, judged by our refs to see how well they did. Maybe we can get a cool edit out if I'm willing to spend the time to do it instead of studying. Throw all the way to the goal, gets blocked with a hand, a big open palm from number... Is that something 6 from the Vanguards? Ball being tackled right at the hoops. If only they can get in the hoops. Amazing block yet again from number 69 for the Argonauts as Control gets arrested with the keeper. What an amazing game. Stoppage being called yet again. It's crazy. Again, a reminder for those coming in, we are currently playing in Salzburg. There is a giant castle to the left of me. There are some hang gliders and paragliders out on the hill, which you can see at the edge of the frame over there. And of course, you know, we're right near the old city of Salzburg, a very famous tourist city in Austria. I will say this is my 3rd year of the league, playing myself for the Graz Crims, and we're not playing, our team is not playing any games today because all the games for the Graz Crims and the Stiftung were done ahead of time on previous league days. These are just the last few games happening today on the 6th of June. Time is still around, I think like 8 or 9 minutes. Game's been resumed. The save the quaffle, but save the bludgers there on the hoops of the Vanguards. Crazy throw, attempt to do the same play again, but just behind the hoops instead of in front of it. You know, this really led to free control for the Vanguards. Lots of players have been beat. Bludger control is resting strongly. They have triple. It's going to be a free goal unless 69 here can get a tackle in. It's hard to not get it from behind. He's really standing behind so they can't get tackled, you know. 69 gets beat, you know, it's very important for the drive. And he goes along the right side and scores in that hoop, bringing the total up 6-1. Yeah, if anything is going to happen, clearly you know, the Argonauts are going to have to start scoring here. They can't be throwing away shots. There's been a lot of close ones here, but the defense of the Vanguards have been hard. Okay, beat up front and blocks. There's only one bludger player going after the quaffle. He thinks he can get it, but 12 also gets beat, completely negating the offense as 3 of the players are now beat for the Argonauts. Quill forming a quick defense. They're already pressured. Vanguards are building a tight, close to hoop defense. They're playing 2-2 front back. The points are aggressive, so as the forward point bludger player. 23 grabs the quaffle again. Throws behind the hoops on the back left, misses the catch again, does grab it, is trying to run back to save possession because the bludgers aren't there. The Slovene bludger isn't even looking. Now keeper gets it, 23 gets it, they're going to go for a tackle but moved wrong. 39 gets beat, they're going to go for a fast break, no one's there, 69 runs the whole way through and gets the second goal for the Argonauts this game. The crowd very, very much supporting the Slovene team. I don't know if they've ever won the league before. They haven't, at least the last 3 years and the last decade before then. They just need 2 more goals to be competitive still. 71 bludger trying to defend himself against aggressive beaters from the Vanguards coming up behind number 3. Okay, both of them are looking for some contested beater play at the front. They're going to use it as an excuse to make a long pass. Crazily enough, makes it in all the way from like little point between the keeper line. They're trying to go a fast break though. Bludger gets beat. There is no bludgers in defense. They missed the shot. Yeah, I think only some players can really make those long distance throws. I feel like he should have ran the whole way and he would have made it. It's really, you know, some players think they gotta get rid of the ball because they're gonna get beaten, you know. I think that's a valid fear, but you really just gotta follow through with it, you know. Okay, quaffle thrown. 47 is gonna try to run it down the side. Make it beat. It's not beat. It's considered safe. Throws all the way side. Blocked. But the 55 could still grab the ball. It was going to go for a tackle, but it would have been from behind, so he had to let go. But it did scare the player running forward, and quaffle possession remains with the Vienna Vanguards. However, they are unable to continue the push they were going for earlier. Pass to 24 on the side. The point is already on them. About to push out of the line. Pushes out of the line. Right on camera.
That's the problem. I don't know what much, but the rules but you get the ball if I don't whistle it, I have to whistle it, and now you get the yellow.
That is a yellow call from the ref, reluctantly given due to the fact that the rules technically say this. Okay, the Vanguard number 24 choosing to pick where on the keeper line they want to begin. They're allowed to do that. They took this option also last game, choosing the furthest possible option. Want to get as far away from the camera as possible in case a mistake is made. Players are getting ready to be remounted. Some players for the Vanguards are going to be subbing right now, so I guess they want to really get as much time as they can. On the right side of the field, it seems to be Vinny happening, and 47 passes to the middle, relatively open, but gets beat! And now no one is there and they can run. There's no bludger there. Oh my god, I don't think that's allowed. But How long does the player have? How long? 30 seconds you have. Okay. Basically what's going on, a lot of beginning plays. Ball is coming up the left side of the field, all the way in the far end, being protected by bludgers. Misses a throw. 71 keeps the ball, is able to run straight to and pressure. However, a point is going to go and bring the ball back over the side. They get beat anyways, and they can just convert that into an easy goal. Ow.
You can go, Jerry! Jerry!
Beats one of the players, but not the player holding the quaffle. Very confusing beat from the backside. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quaffle ignores it. Ball is off pitch in this crazy confusion. Just curious to see who gets the ball after that. That was a very confusing play. Even I had to stay silent to watch, you know. Very hard to like gauge and accurately say what's going on, because you know the game is very complicated and I'm doing this game alone, you know. At this moment, 47 has the quaffle, getting forward pressured even at the keeper line, gets beat. It's an epic save from 71 there. It's hard to find the qual, so the Vanguards still have it. Passes over to I think 24 again. We'll see what they do. 55's on the side as a passing option. There's no trolls. Everyone's coming at the front, at the line. Aemona Argonauts are currently playing a side-to-side 2-2 with the keeper at the hoops. The arc repping for that mirror pass. 55 tries to become a troll, gets beaten out by 21 for the Aemona Argonauts. 47 from the Vanguards, gets the quaff in the middle. Bludgers are taking out some of the points. However, 69 manages to deflect and buy enough time that the ball is given back. 47, that one gets beat, yes, by 21, sorry. Point comes back into the middle. 24 keeps the ball. It fell off the side, never mind, so that goes to the Argonauts. I couldn't see the border there, there's not many cones in the area, but the line is painted, you know, for those who are standing over there. Crazy cherry pick and do fall from number 39. Time is 15 minutes. Crazy throws from 71, getting out to one of the main points. They're gonna throw in. They make it in. They make it in. That is another goal. That makes it 40-70. At the 15-minute time mark. Crazy games. It might look like they're able to pull back here. Oh my God. 71 gets beat twice. Whoa! Looks like possession has been firmly given by a throw from 21 for the Argonauts, back in the hands, bludger control for them, after a crazy long distance throw that was very hard. They're gonna get almost triple, catches it, has triple, gets a quaffle, they're gonna go for it. Oh my God! Throws and another goal. That makes it 5-7. It's back in quaffle, in snitch range. Unbelievable this game. It's another stoppage. 21 was on the ground. I'm not really sure why. Timeout was called for the Vanguards.
Game time! 16!
Oh my God, what a crazy time to call a timeout. I bet the emotions are running high as it seems that the Argonauts may be able after all to come back from the beginning losses. I'm just gonna have to talk through this timeout. There's just so much to go on about. But both huddles are being formed, the refs are discussing, you know, did they make a right decision or not? You know, it's always tough. You always want to doubt yourself. There's some people making out at the end of the pitch there. Not good. On camera, they move the umbrella to block it. Very tactical. Argonauts on the right side. There seems like there's some energy there. 24 spilling water on herself. Players wishing to speak. I think the level of stress is definitely rising. The blood levels. So there's some medium to high cortisone levels from both sides. It's really still up who wins, you know. The momentum right now is clearly with the Argonauts, especially after those crazy plays from the beaters. At the moment, people, the timeout is over. They have said their final words and are getting back to their brooms. Again, just to remind everyone of the state of the game, bludger control is in the hands of the Argonauts. No, not in the Argonauts, in the Vanguards, and Quaffle is as well. We'll have to see if they can manage to wrest control away. You know, the nerves might be there for the Argonauts, if they've got this close. They may also fall apart due to be tired. You can really see the fatigue and attempt to steal the ball from number 0. Crazy attempt. Great cherry pick on number 24 for number 0. Throws from behind, scores a goal for the Vanguards. Takes the hook with it. And they're ready and back for the fast break. You know, they have bludger control. You know, it's really tough to make a counter off of that. Passes 69 as some forward pressure is given on the Quaffle carrier. 71's going there to try to get some space open. Throws all the way through, misses. Oh no, that's a goal, that is a goal! That's now 6-8, 60-80 for the Vanguards. Still win the lead though. Crazy tackle on the Quaffle there. Rough to say what happens, that may be a card. Yeah, that is a card for the keeper. We'll have to find out why. What was the reason? How are you feeling?
Tackle from behind, sorry.
Yeah, I believe it was a tackle from behind. While moving, yeah. You heard it here.
Contact from behind.
Completely. Okay, number 12 has the Quaffle, throws a massive long throw to nobody. It's gonna run off the side before number 16 can even get to it, giving the Aemona Argonauts free control over the Quaffle. That was very, very, very risky from the Vanguards there. Really shouldn't be making those kinds of plays. Passes to the middle. I believe that is 69 again, with the Quaffle protected by one bludger, and the other player, number 71, is standing there ready. Throws the bludger to beat one of the forward peaks. Behind, gets another goal. That makes it 7-8. You have to wait. This is your team. Score table. 7-8. Done. And the time is 17 minutes.
7-8.
Nein, you let him go. Oh my god. I told him.
Ja, aber nein. Wie viel Zeit? Ja, okay.
I literally just told him that it was the wrong team, and he's like, I know. Okay.
Aber die Zeit war eh
Okay.
18, 13, 5 Sekunden. Wie geht's denn eigentlich weiter?
Small, probably pointless mistake from the score table there. But no foul seemed to happen. The fact that they were able to score 2 points to Argonauts while down a player is very impressive, you know. Crazy aggression, going right up against, right on contact, distracting them. 69 is going to try to go, is unable to get it, but does get cherry picked. Loses the ball. Beat is beat, and they get it. Oh, I didn't move the camera. It was an amazing throw. It looks like one of the players, though, for the Argonauts is injured.
Aber Olli, du musst in 10 Sekunden raus.
The total time since start of game has been 27 minutes, coming on 28. There maybe need to be an injury sub for the beater, I think, of the Argonauts. I don't know what happened. I think it was hit in the nose, from what I heard. Hard to say. Look at the players on the field right now. Vanguards are definitely by their hoops a bit. Quaffle, however, fully on the side, you know, just grabbed from the bludger, and due to the bludger, in the Argonauts keeper zone. Number 12 is of course off broom, has to run back. The bludger was off the thing, so they're gonna have to wait for 71 to get back into this.
3, 2, 1, flag on pitch!
Where's the handstand? Amazing goal. Oh, no goal? Maybe that wasn't a goal. I didn't hear a whistle for the Argonauts, but now the Vanguards have control again of the quaffle and of the bludgers. The call for seekers is given. The Vanguard seeker is already here. The one for the Argonauts is coming quickly. Passes all the way to the side, misses the throw, rolls out. That is free control for the Argonauts at a time when they quite need it if they're gonna pull this game back. The game is still within range, so whoever catches it does win the game. The game ends.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
20 seconds till they gotta go. It's gonna be rough controlling the camera and covering all 3 games going on in quadball. You know, you have the black headbands, the beaters, you have the white headbands, the chasers, and then up with the green, which is the keeper, as well as the yellow, who of course are the ones trying to catch the pitch right about now as they are released.
Super gemacht. Aber was
Oh, foul called. Pia, may not been a good idea to count down in German though. May not have been a good idea to count down in German.
I didn't realize that I counted in German.
We hope he knew.
I didn't realize that I counted in German.
Cable needs to get themselves together. This is the last game of the season, guys.
I just said
Also du checkst das gleich, dann tust du es halt nicht. Ja, das schon,
Ja.
ja auch nicht, weil die Michi, du musst, weil es gibt halt noch die Leute, die du da und dann sagst, oh, ich bin wieder nicht.
Okay, current possession is held in the Vanguards. Bludger is also held by the Vanguards. You know, there was a call for a foul, there may be a card given, and if a card is given right now, you know, it's really important because, you know, it's right as Stitch was on pitch. So, you know, especially if it's a beater, this could be massive and it could lead to a very quick game. Again, we're within range. It's currently 70-90. A yellow card given to the Vanguards bludger player, the beater. A number 71, I believe. No, sorry. Number 44. Or maybe not. I saw a yellow. Maybe it was like before the goal or something. Not really sure. But I guess he's off room, so I guess that's what the punishment was. Hard to see what happens, you know, I'm alone.
Da bin ich wahrscheinlich, wenn der andere Blut.
So much is going on.
Ja, aber vielleicht.
Okay, ready?
Also wenn ich sehe sowieso.
Looks like they were gonna run, but then decided against it. Gonna go for slow advance, number 47. Passes over as the forward pressure was given. 23 has it on the right side for the Vanguards. Headed in hoops, there was an opening. 70 comes in and they're afraid. They pass it all the way to the back corner. Gonna bring it back to the middle area to kind of get some breathing room. Passes back to 23. There is a troll, but the troll's being blocked for the Vanguards, getting pushed from behind a little bit. Number 17 against 23. 23 going back in. Gonna go for the throw. No bludgers are there and scores, bringing it to 8-10. Still in range for both players. Amazing roll there from the flag after 7 made an attempt. The flag needs to be readjusted. Oh, attack from bludger against this flag. Not a good idea.
Gut schaut er nicht aus.
The flag needed a bit of time to recover from that. It was kind of interesting. Runs again from the side. It's going to get it from behind. He's off the side. Going to go in. Teacher's back to the side. They catch it. Go against each other. It's a very competitive game.
To the seeker, to the seeker.
The seekers again off pitch. Score for the Vanguards. It's hard to, you know, commentate both at the same time here. Snitch is coming over to the camera. Very good. Oh no, that's my water. My water just got hit by a bludger. Now my feet are wet. Okay, a little bit of breathing room there for the flag. My feet are very wet. I'm capping it again. We're being attacked here at the camera stand. Passes to the middle. Quaffle, number 23, back to 47. Going around the corner, going back to the middle. 47 is gonna go for a shot and gets another goal. That's 2 very quick goals. That pulls it out of range. Now it's a tie. It's now, no, it is not 21. You flipped the wrong one over. Keeping the score table honest. Crazy bludger, you know, just being thrown all around in this crazy bubble. I think everyone got beat there. Immunity being called by the Argonauts. It's another bit of alone time for seeker number 12 for the Vanguards. We'll see if he can catch it, but I think one-on-one it's not going to work. Gonna try to grab the ball from 9. 9 gets beat. Vanguards catches it. I think that's going to be the end. Wow, that ended so anticlimactically almost. It was, yeah. What an end. There seems to be a injury also by the hoops. It's a good time to get injured if the game's over. If the catch goes for the Vanguards, it would be 9-15, the closest game we've had today. Wow. Again, I'm Andrea Gass, doing the commentating for this day in Salzburg, the 6th of June 2026 in Salzburg, Austria. The date is the 6th of June. This is again the match between the Argonauts from Ljubljana and the Vanguards from Vienna. And the tournament, the CEQL Central European Quidditch League, Quadball League, goes to the Vienna Vanguards. They've now won the whole tournament, undefeated, against all 5 other teams. What a tournament series of league days this year. For all those listening, they're cheering for you. You made it this far in a recording. You had to listen to my voice for 35 to 36 minutes. You deserve it. Okay, best from Salzburg, Austria. Andrea out.
Es ist im Prinzip, es ist egal. Man kann ja Mittagspause in der